it up. Ain't gon' catch me, give it up.
Okay, hello and welcome to the Chronicle, episode 9. Please welcome Igor.
Hi guys.
From Fullmoon Sesh. Thanks very much.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome. Welcome to the studio, Igor.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, cheers. Amazing to have you. Beautiful flowers today, tasting, yeah?
We have some Mac 1 here. Donut rolled by our friend Yaksha. So Fullmoon Sesh is more than a company, it's a movement,
yes.
I would say, or it's not even a cup only, because I wouldn't call it just a cup. It's like community event, B2B. Long story very short, there is another cup I co-founded in Canary Islands called Volcana. It's been 10 years now, and during the COVID we were almost like not doing it, and I made this like only extract online edition, which I called Fullmoon Sesh. That was like a zero edition, kind of like when the idea was born. That was 2020.
Right.
Then when it like got loosened and we were like able to do shit, so next year 2021 it was like first proper edition in Las Palmas de Gran Canaria, which is the capital of Canary Islands, where we were based at that time. There was a lot of people already involved, but there was no public yet. It was basically every competitor was judging every samples but theirs, because it was possible due to number of competitors at that time. The plan was from the beginning to make once in a year, and to make the rule was and still is, it's already broken, but that's why the rules are to be broken, right? That it's only gonna happen once in a lifetime in the city, which is not gonna, it's not true. I apologize, or it's not really apologizing, but like I don't have to apologize, but I acknowledge that Bangkok is too big and too Bangkok to stay here only once, and especially when we came to Bangkok, it was very, very in the beginning. So comparing last year and this year, the brands and the amount of people involved in cannabis industry has tripled, especially when it comes to hash, especially when it comes to rigs, glass art, puffcos, whatsoever. So we came back to make another edition in Bangkok, but I think, and I'm pretty sure that it's only gonna happen here, because we all live here, and it's like a kind of our home playground, like one of them.
So you reckon, would you say Fullmoon Sesh is a pioneering cannabis cultural movement?
I don't want to say pioneering, because there are many that were before we did anything. Not even the concept is something that would be, we didn't invent it wheel. Yeah. So I would never say that we are first or pioneering. I would say that we are unique in some kind of way. It's too crazy to be real. Sometimes it looks like a free fall, but because we're going to places we've never been to, that is maybe difference. So like everywhere Fullmoon Sesh been, me personally or the team never been before. Yeah. Okay. So that is maybe the only thing, which is, I don't know if the other guys or someone's doing the same. Yeah. Doesn't even matter. But I mean, I would say that this is the most, the biggest, like the factor, which is very cool, because it makes us to be with the pioneers, or with those doing something maybe a little bit newer or different, and but also it gives a huge chunk of problems. There's lots of improvisation has to be done, because literally, you know, like the Thai market was brand new when we came to Germany. Was 2023, was before legalization, so it was all absolutely underground. We're hitting the capital cities, and we're not coming back. That
Okay.
is the plan. So,
And then
so
you
like,
wanted to conquer the world.
it's not about the conquering. It's
Or
about
like complete.
complete, or maybe the travel as much as we can, and to have as many splits with as many people we can.
Many different kinds of
As
all.
many people to meet, you know, because you live like, so I'm 40,
Yeah.
almost average life is like 76 of Europe. That's like the average age.
Right.
So we got like a 36 year to go, and we need to. It's very short to sit in the same spot.
Yeah.
So yeah, the goal is to go and spread it as much as we can. Like
Rock on.
Madrid, I'm pretty sure that Madrid never gonna happen again. That was the second one, not because of Madrid, just because there are cities to go.
In Spain.
And the third, no, I mean, I wouldn't say we're gonna go back to Spain. Maybe in 10 years, 15 years, if some special thing happens. There are parties though, Fullmoon Sesh parties, like special editions. Them happening in Spain during Spanabis. Them happening like now in Germany during Mary Jane.
Yeah.
This is not the cup. So there is Fullmoon Sesh special edition, which means I'm trying to explain to people, because there are like also people making jokes, some guys making memes also, you know.
Oh, wicked.
That we are not every Fullmoon Sesh was during the full moon, right? But that's why the special edition is, because if there is an expo in Germany and they set the date, there is Mary Jane, we'd like to bring some experience to the people they're visiting Berlin those days, for example, right? And we are not the ones setting the date of the expo, whether it's Canafest or Spanabis or Mary Jane or MJ Biscon or anything else. Because I made a little bit of research afterwards to understand if there was many people doing the same or similar thing internationally. Definitely the big pioneer in everything is Mila and whole Dabadoo crew.
Yeah.
Because Mila with Milush, they traveled the globe before anyone did, doing basically the same. So Mila, when she was traveling India and all this, without make branding, because those days they didn't have this need for a brand everything, right?
Yeah.
So they were just doing it like them. Now we have this need, like everywhere we go, it has to be my brand on tour. Market needs it. I'm not saying we're not doing it. I'm not saying it's good or bad. Just like, but I would say Mila definitely was doing that. They were doing it a little bit, even more for community, I would say.
Yeah.
So they were really for community, not maybe that much for the brands or with that commercial impact. And I don't really know if maybe someone else was traveling, but I don't know about. I know there were cups and events we were inspired by. There were people also, but I think it became what it is, and it's unique now. Now it's more unique because it became, especially after Berlin, which was the third one.
Yeah.
It became this like. Because it was illegal that day, everything, not the cup, of course, we didn't do anything illegal in Germany, but the people, they were coming to the sesh, they were a little bit more afraid. When we came back this year, we didn't make up, it was just special edition, as I said, during the Mary Jane.
Yeah. How was it?
It's much better because there's no competition. So for me, it's enjoying. For us, it's easier. Because we don't have to have samples, we don't have to get judges, we don't do the work actually.
Right.
It's just session.
Yeah.
Brands, stands, activities.
Hanging out. Nice. What is the market and vibes like over in Germany for it?
Bro,
These days?
Germany, I don't know, now it's October 2024. I was there personally 1st of April when it happened. I went to Germany to celebrate with a couple of friends. We did a small party. It went 10 times what it was, and I think that Germany is going to be bigger market than California was. because everything is. So Germany is bigger economy than California in the world scale.
Shit, yeah.
It's bigger country. There's more people, and I can tell you that I feel that Germany is going to be the number one in the wheat.
You reckon?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because difference in between Germany and so if you compare Germany and Thailand, it's like let's say similar in population. Thailand also is very significant economy in this area. So comparing all the neighbors, I would say Thailand also is the
Big
leading
player.
economy. Same as Germany is leading economy in their zone. But the standards of living or the middle class in Germany is
Far bigger.
85%.
Yeah.
So basically Germany is all middle class and many rich people.
Yeah.
Thailand is very few multi-billionaires and 75 million poor people, which the market makes very, very different to compare. So
Yeah.
Thailand is and will be the producer for a legal market for world what it's already happening, like other countries, like China is producer of everything for the world, right? And I would say that Germany will be the consumer market because
Wow.
the Germany economical power is, bro. They buy a lot everything.
They are Germany.
They buy a lot everything.
Yeah.
They just buy a thing because they like the good things, and they can afford it.
That could have interesting consequences then, especially for the wider sort of social opinions of everything, right?
Like anything what Germans did, right?
They do it right. If Germans do it,
If they start a war, it's a world war.
yeah,
If they make a cars, it's everywhere. It's the car. So
it's like the Japanese as well.
yeah. I mean, I don't want to be. I'm worshiping the Germans now. I'm not German. I don't have any
But
friends.
there is a
There's a market.
reputation.
Yes, there's a market. It's
Yeah,
there. Yeah, the Berlin was cool. The Mary Jane was great. It was huge. I would say they were not also expecting that what happened. An amount of people, so there was a little bit of setbacks, but it's normal when you do an event, especially when one year you have 20,000 and next year you have 50,000 people. That is very hard, even in Germany, even for Germans, even with
the German infrastructure.
That was a test on everything.
Yeah, and it passed.
It passed, but slightly.
Oof.
Not gonna lie.
Wow.
There were moments where everybody was thinking like it's gonna fucking this, we couldn't leave the booths. People just frenzy, just frenzy. Like people go crazy. They can smoke weed.
Yeah. And what is
Germany,
it?
bro.
Yeah.
I remember I was born before the Iron Curtain. So as a kid, I remember the transitions, the 90s. Everything from Germany was like gold. Everything what happened in Germany was like a copy paste everywhere. Austria, Czech Republic, Holland, Denmark, maybe not that much, but definitely Austria, Czech Republic, Slovakia, which are the big markets also. So all these people came to Berlin to Mary Jane.
Yeah. You just
50,000 people.
You just fucking drive a few hours, right?
Bro,
Or got a train.
All Germany people come in. So
Wow.
Germany is there.
There's no going back.
I would say they can't set it back. The same like Thailand, you see they try to set back, but every time they try to do something, even the government fell on that because there's so much money in it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we are not working here; we are just nomads. But there are people that are working here, in the basis that they are invested a lot of money here. The companies,
Yeah.
and these companies, I don't know how you would say to some medical Canadian or American investor with 10 million USD in facility, and you're telling him that it's narcotics. after giving him some papers last year, and you know what I mean? I don't see that working even in Thailand. They would lost lots of reputation and lots of money. I guess that's why they kept it. Like
it would have looked way worse. Yeah. And
it's a bad signal to investors in everything.
Yeah.
That the government's changing things. So I don't want to comment on government and politics. That's not really where we go. But I think that they did a good step.
Yeah.
And they're doing good because they need regulations because the facilities needs to be better.
Yeah.
And the quality has to be better.
Yeah.
But you can't switch 360 again and call it narcotic.
No.
That's ridiculous as well.
Well, it's an interesting sign and a sign of a development that the shareholders have more sway than stigma now, which is, I think, pretty cool.
Yeah, because that's exactly, if you give a bad signal to someone who invests money and he's investing in some segment, maybe he's investing in another one in your country, and it will just give you the signal of instability of whatever you're taking back your decisions, right? I think Germany is not happening this
because is it right that the Germans don't exactly have a market quite yet? It's more like
no, they have medical market, bro, and they have big medical market, and it's already been there for years, and they have all the regulations, so it's not, Germany is definitely not wild west. There are no dispensaries being opened. The social clubs you cannot smoke in there. You can only dispense like their weed within. You can only be a member when you're German.
Oh, really?
Yes. So there's no tourists at all. Yeah.
Okay.
The pharmacies, you can get to pharmacy, but you have to visit the doctor, so they will have to make this ambulance thing. It's not like straightforward.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can have your 50 grams with you. And nobody's asking where is it from, because you can have your own plants at home. Or
that's nice.
I can give it to you as a friend, because the material itself is not illegal.
Right.
So 50 grams of the flower I can have on me anywhere I go around Germany as well as you, without being questioned where it is from.
Okay.
And you can have it even whatsoever kilos. If your doctor gives you a recipe that you need this and this is your recipe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's happened. So there is like these two types, yeah? Like before was the medical, so you got the jar with your name and everything. Says this is your 30 grams, and every week you can go to pharmacy and get your 30 grams. Like that was even before. But now also you can have the weed, because you can grow at home. So, but definitely you cannot have fucking 20 kilos in the booth of your car.
Yeah.
Or
they might ask
or
a little bit about that. Yeah. But that's interesting. So it sounds like the Thai tourism market maybe does sort of balance out the maybe lower overall GDP of the country in terms of market strength.
I would say the tourism is important, and now we bring, because the stone people, they're hungry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's also another big part of the economy.
You want a big
the
bag,
economic benefits. Yeah.
go to beach, coconut. I don't know. I would say the weed tourism is the much better tourism than the drunk.
For real. For real.
Hooligans.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, was it true, or did you see when England went to Germany for the Euros?
Yeah, the cops told them to smoke.
The cops told them to smoke.
Of course, bro.
Yeah. Did it work?
Bro, of course it works. So you smoke a joint, or you drink 3 shots of vodka.
Yeah.
And you can tell the difference on yourself, right? So now imagine there is 50,000 people with the same emotion. Monkey emotions, you know?
Yeah.
Primitive chest beating, flag waving emotions over football.
Yeah.
And now these 50,000 already hyper motivated people over the sport, which is not really marking the intellect. I don't want to be rude. When it comes to the watching it in the crowd, but when it comes to sport itself, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But when it comes to culture around, fires and throwing chairs, seen things on the
Yeah,
football
yeah,
matches
yeah.
I haven't seen on tennis match
No.
or golf
Even rugby.
or rugby. Yeah. Even the ice hockey fans
Wow, yeah.
are better than. So
Yeah. That's a
this-
whole rabbit hole.
And now give them alcohol, bro.
Yeah,
Give
man.
them weed, bro.
Yeah.
That was the smartest German move.
I remember I saw it. I was like, wow.
Of course. Give them weed. They chill the fuck out, bro. Watch the football. Enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Go home. No elbows, ambulances.
And it'll make
helicopters.
yeah, yeah, of street battles. Fucking hell.
Bro, I'm from Slovakia and I was studying in university in a small city next to the capital. And there's like there's them like the I don't know what it's like Barcelona and Madrid in terms of football. They hate each other, but it's like 40 kilometers.
Yeah.
Actually, the small city, there's nothing else. Just like they just play football. But those guys are like the biggest hooligans. So every time they went to the match through the park, they fucked everything up. The benches, bro. But it's the park in their own city where they daily go. So next day they would go there with mom and the mom could not sit because the bench was broken from them last day going for football. So if these guys would have weed, that would be easier.
Because it is quite strong stuff, and if you don't drink, so I used
Don't drink.
Well, kids.
Do not drink it. Only smoke weed. And don't smoke tobacco. Don't smoke cigarettes. So I'll get you more to this edition.
Yeah, let's
so you got the
continue,
whole
yeah.
story, yeah. So Berlin, I mean now the Fullmoon Sesh Berlin, not special edition. The cup was 2023. That was June with the Mary Jane date, and that's where I decided last year, so yeah, 23. I decided to go back to Berlin, always doing the Mary Jane. But it always will be special edition. There will be no more cups, so there will be no more Fullmoon Sesh champion of Berlin. That already happened. So
Okay, right. That keeps the magical legacy.
That's the purpose. You will not be again. Bangkok will be a difference. Yes. So there will be Bangkok and Bangkok 2. There will be 2. I will not do number 3 in Bangkok. I'm pretty sure that the next one in Bangkok will be special edition again, just a party.
Yeah.
Because this year we will have a lot of samples, a lot of good samples to make like a real big competition and me too. I'll be honest, the last year the number of samples were not that high because it was really in the beginning, and I would like to showcase the Thai production this year much more because there are new brands. During the year they made the progress, so that's why I head to Bangkok. We started planning the Bangkok one, which was set for the January this year. So now we're talking 2023 after Berlin, and then I met Josh from Sluggers, from a good friend. Now we became very good friends and brothers, and he was like, let's do it in LA. So in between Berlin and Bangkok we put one more, which was LA. It was last year October 2023. That was a real cup. That was due to great help of Josh. The man is a legend. He did everything. Like we planning more things together in USA because there is incredible potential. Like basically in USA, every state you can do it, or half of the states at least.
Where most of the people live. Yeah.
So we did LA, so we're not going back to LA, but there is already Hawaii is announced. I can say that Hawaii.
No way.
Hawaii is already announced. It was already planned
sick.
for this year, but it was too tough with Argentina. That we didn't make it. But Hawaii is already planned, and it's I would say set to the point that we know who we're doing it with and then what is the structure.
That's sick.
So with Josh we did LA, was amazing. Was like all the vendors came, We did after party in Cookies with Mike in Maywoods. We did in downtown LA, like it's a typical like warehouses, you know. Josh set up the huge, very very nice venue. Everybody was there. I don't want to start naming, but everybody from the American market, like you want to have there. So we made a lot of good contacts. We invited lots of people from there again to Bangkok, and that was the next one was the Bangkok, which was this year's January, which is where it really kicked off big, as over 20 countries, people from over 20 countries came all together in Bangkok. So we had like people from everywhere here. All these, so as it started, so there were many people from the beginning, from the Canary Islands, you know, like Santo, like Tony, which is with me from 2021 when he came to the first one and as a competitor and stuff. Then many Spanish guys, they joined us in Berlin, in Madrid. So literally like you go, you know, you always get some people, they are only coming for this edition, but there's many people they come to the next one.
Yeah.
So people from Madrid came to Berlin, and then people from Madrid and Berlin came to LA.
Yes.
And then people from Madrid and Berlin and LA came to Bangkok. Okay? And this way, and then this is how it goes. So it's like a snowball.
Hell yeah.
But now the next one is Argentina, and there is literally 5 brands from Thailand. They are sponsors and they want to go, and they are coming with us to Argentina next month.
Fuck yeah.
Because they want to go to Argentina, and it's like you know the product, you know the way, you know how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know, oh, these are the guys. You know, there will be 50% of people you know. So you would not feel uncomfortable, just like, I'm going somewhere, new market, Argentina, never been South America. Many people would be like, how would I expand my brand there? This is the way, because you know these people, you know the brand, you know half of the judges because they've been to your spot before, right?
Right, yeah.
So you already met them.
Yeah.
And then you come to the country with these people you know, and then you meet another 20 people from Argentina you never met before. Easy, very smooth, works very smooth when it comes to how people join themselves.
Yeah, and it's like you're going like a snake going around the planet.
Yeah, you
Just
connecting dots.
Yeah.
Connecting dots, and you're doing like, yes, it's true that we somehow brought these international people and we somehow made this structure, but the structure and the people that were involved, there already was here. So that's not, it's definitely not that we were first and there was nothing. No, there were people. We just kind of like put international more people and kind of like put it together. Like I said, I met Will at Spannerbees. There was Ty doing great work. Eddie was here already with Glass. You know, there were people, Nick, there were people already dabbing, you know. Brad also, you know. So there were people, they're still here, and they were here before we came in.
It's like it's an entourage with a fucking entourage effect.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
So the Bangkok was lit. There was everything. There was boat, there was rooftop, there was Phuket, there was sea, dabs, flamenco, and quartiers, you know, city. There was literally everything. The Bangkok was the longest one. It took 11 days straight, bro. 11 events.
11 straight.
Straight, bro, straight. Great teams, of course, different venues, the great teams. So it was done by many people, but still the intensity, just attending those events on
It's tough, man.
day after day, from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. just getting high. I know it sounds like we are joking, but it's tough.
No, it's tough.
Just in terms to meet and greet all the people and say hi and be there.
But it's also like, it's not like it's begrudgingly tiring. It's like,
No.
it's also, you know, you give it everything. You're like, there's all that passion and
No, we
stuff,
enjoyed it.
yeah.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed
Yeah.
to talk to people about weed. I enjoyed to smoke non-stop with people. You know, people they know me from, and ever, they know that I always smoked weed non-stop. First time I smoked weed, I was 12. Before
Right.
I touched alcohol. Before anything, I was 12 years old, 7th grade. We went to this Hunters Museum, Slovakia. So we like excursions, and we just gathered like 5 or 6 of us guys by the railway, and we had this the plastic bottle
yeah,
with the cigarette. You made a hole in it,
yeah,
and then you used the aluminium foil to cover and put small holes in it. You made the small holes with the closed pin. The pin, what is the anarchy pin? I don't know, safety pin. Because we are wearing those because those days wearing such big baggy trousers, you have to have a safety pin.
Yeah, nice.
Your sneakers, you know the thing you have on the sneaker on the back.
Oh wow.
You know that thing?
Yeah, the finger thing.
Yes.
The
So
thing.
that's where you had the safety pin. So you're not stepping on because
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh, they
it
get
was-
muddy and shit.
we talking 1998.
Represent.
So that was the baggiest trousers you can
Yeah.
in 98. You know.
Sick. Yeah.
Kids. So what I want to say that important is to go around and smoke with friends. That's why we're doing this. The Bangkok was a lot more intensive, and after Bangkok, it was this year already. Let me remind what happened. Then we went to Spanabis. Spanabis was just as always big chaos, and Prague was the last one, which happened this year in June, and Prague was like a homecoming, I would say, for me a little bit.
Yeah. You had the Slavic squad in there.
Because I was born in Czechoslovakia. My capital is Prague. I
Oh,
always
shit.
felt, and I always do feel, even my born certificate says Czechoslovakian Republic. I know the country doesn't exist anymore, but there are people like us. They think a bit more about the old was better, and especially when it comes to Prague and Bratislava, you can't compare. Prague was always the symbol of liberty for many people. It's beautiful city, so I was so happy to do it there. We did castle, we did like huge thanks to my friends there, also the Jan and the team working with me there, because even it's your country, you speak the language, but you're not based there. It means you don't have all the contacts. You need always the local people. That's the way. That's the way how to work with. So the Prague and then the Berlin was a special edition where I have to just say, also, they had a great team. In Berlin, was lucky with Eunice and her team, because Germans need a lot of organization structure, and we don't have maybe that much. So I'm happy I had the team there that were able to level our stoners with German need for have everything written down. I mean, and now here we go. Now we're going to Argentina, Mexico next week, basically, and Bangkok in January. So,
Just bigger and better every time.
long story.
Epic story. It's I really think it's epic. Like I think it's a divine task. You know, I think setting cannabis free is quite like, you know, I feel like people feel it really deeply, and when people are on that wave of making these dots and bringing things to life, I think it's a cool connection.
I mean,
To the spirit of the plant itself, and then the earth as a whole, and people and everything.
it should be free. Like everything should be free. You should be able to do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't affect the others.
Have you noticed anything really interesting about any unifying features of all of these different nationalities of stoners that you've seen?
No, bro, I wouldn't. I think that people are just people.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter really. It's nothing like stoners have in common just because they're stoners, I think. There is only differences in between people that they smoke and in between people that pretend they smoke. There I can tell you the difference.
What is it then?
They don't understand the things.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't be sitting around smoking joint because they don't understand that is the thing which makes it happen, makes it real.
Right. And you mean like pretending to smoke?
I mean
like,
all the
cool.
I mean white collars. I mean all the owners, they don't smoke of the big companies, or all the celebrities, they rap or sing or act about, and they pretend they do smoke and they do not.
Right.
That's the problem, because they make it look like it's like some clown. We were clowns. We have to elevate the culture to the point where they're gonna take it absolutely seriously.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. I mean, that's actually one of the reasons I'm doing like this podcast, is to try and talk in these kind of ways of like covering topics and being kind of journalistic from the viewpoint of high thoughts, you know, varying degrees of accuracy, but I've always been spouting you know, thoughts and abstract ideas and philosophies and stuff more when I'm high. Like, it's always enhanced when I'm high to make more connections with the cannabis. There
are very few rules, but another rule to the sesh would be that we are really high tolerance stoners. You can see that in Prague. We had the big indoor place like this, and you couldn't see, bro. Start with like 5-6 donuts, then everybody had a donut in a couple, bro. It was like the most incredible boiler room.
Nice.
Boiler room and hot box together.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, man, that's vibes.
Weed is part of a daily life. So just like everything, it should not be excluded. We should not make it like this is the weed. No, somebody. So I like to eat and watch movies. So there should be ability for me to go and eat and watch the movies while I smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Like there is ability for other people to do whatever they want, because we are not separating by what you do, but by activity.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird segregation. I mean, I kind of feel like we really needed weed in so many levels through all of the you know, oppression.
Yeah, but maybe yes, definitely, but not just weed. We needed. I think that all this. I think it's easier than it looks like. So if we think that, I think, this is my opinion, that there is some sort of like a big government thinking on how weed makes you free, or how I think that we are overestimating them extremely.
Yeah.
I think that we are overestimating and overthinking the whole thing absolutely extremely to the point, yeah, bro, because you expect someone who can't literally understand that touching other people is not good. You expect the same guy to understand some healing or mentally opening process of a plant. No, bro. Unfortunately, their ability is much lower. So the reason they do it is just the pure power and pure conservative habit. So I think that as long as we're gonna overthink and overthink and act zero, they will just do that, but not because it's opening minds and not thanks. No, it's just for them, it's just illegal bullshit. They don't even know why. They're never gonna question why. So I think we just should be doing that, like the passively aggressive means just smoke the weed as much as we can, everywhere we can, just like embrace, just like make it too hard to process for them. We just have to be a lot of us and just doing it. And just keep doing it, and just doing it. Without harming anyone, just doing our thing. Just like, no, I'm doing it. And then it eventually comes to the point where there has to be like, fuck off, bro. We can't deal with this anymore.
Yeah.
We just need to be a little bit, because as you said, there is millions and millions of stoners in the world.
Yeah.
We just need to be a little bit more like, okay guys, we want to smoke weed. We don't want to harm anyone. We don't want to fight. We just want to smoke weed. And leave us alone. I would say that. Leave us alone, please.
Please.
That's it. That's it. Just leave us alone. You tell me I can't smoke on the plane, I ain't. You tell me I can't smoke, I would not. But you tell me I can't smoke on the beach, or you're smoking cigarettes next to me and blowing, no, then no. Respect, mutual respect, and leave us alone.
Yeah, I feel like that this sort of just confidence and a bit of defiance now because we defied authority for a while, but I guess now we're defying the status quo.
Yeah, we just want to be like, there is many other problems in the world, real problems. People are hungry, bro. There's psychopaths and killers and assassins and people blowing themselves up, bro, and pedophiles and bullshit going on, bro. I don't want to say like, if somebody's trafficking and shooting and killing people over weed, that's a different story, bro.
Sure.
That's a different story, but that happens over alcohol, that happens over chocolate, over cacao, over gold, over diamonds. You know, that is something that like we really can't blame the world crimes on the weed. We have to educate more, because those people didn't smoke the weed. So if everybody would smoke a joint, everything would happen much faster. Every time I meet someone or a friends, I was like, guys, everything is cool. You just need to smoke more weed. Everybody needs to smoke more weed. That's it. Could you tell me that like you and me, the high like we are now, could you imagine that there would be even a slightly chance that you would go and like rob a bank? Zero. Exactly, brother.
It's definitely zero.
That's like zero.
0.0.
It's even negative chance.
Yeah, there's more chance I will go and give money to a bank and forget to like put my details in.
Imagine in the psychiatric ward, you got a room like this, and you just fucking fill it up like this, bro, and you push
pump
the guys
it through the
in,
vents. Yeah.
Damn cool as fuck, bro. No pills needed, bro. Chill. Everybody, chill the fuck up.
It has super strong ability to do that, but obviously it can go wrong. I feel like that's just because we need the shamans, basically. We need the green shamans. We need the green men and women who know about the different types of it going wrong, you know? Because it can go really well in a few handful of ways, you know, something's delicious, something sexually enjoyable, or like social, whatever. But like the sort of paranoia and stress and stuff is a bit more complicated sometimes, but it has patterns and ways to navigate it, and like there's techniques and stuff. And
it's
like,
not for everyone, bro. But like, bro, like swimming is not for everyone, yeah? Or anything.
That's true.
Bro, there's 8 billion or 9 billion people, bro. Saying that something is good you can say clearly what is good, what is bad, in the terms of a medical or of the health, right? So if I punch you with the chair over your face, that is definitely not good for your health. Unless
we were doing a wrestling match and there was an audience. Well, that was an epic conversation. Thank you, Igor.
Bro, thank you, guys.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Yeah, see you again, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. Big ups.
Guys, enjoy your smoke and have a nice day.
Ain't gon' catch me, give it up. Ain't gon'